Hi everybody and welcome to Cut the Kibble. This is Miss Bella. She's going to be 12 years old in 2 weeks. And she's been home fed since she was around 5 months old. And I'm Paula from Cut the Kibble. And we're not in the kitchen today. Over the past few weeks, I've been seeing quite a few followers, new followers or subscribers, I should say, on my YouTube channel. And I thought for all you new people, especially, and for everybody else, I wanted to get you up to speed of what supplements I am giving my dog. And first and foremost, I want to say supplements are just that. They're supplemental of what you're giving your dog. The most important thing you need to do is be feeding your dog real human grade, high quality food that's non-GMO. And then you fill in the blanks with supplements. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. And I want to say one thing. I am not affiliated with any companies. None of these companies are giving me money to sell their products. You know, I look on Instagram and TikTok, which I got rid of that TikTok app. That is really addicting. And people who are just, people like me. I mean, I have studied basic canine nutrition, but I'm not a vet. But just normal people are coming out and they're talking about all these vitamins or whatever for anything. And they say, I'll put the link down in my link. And what that is, when you click on that link and you buy that product, that person is getting money from you. So I'm not going to give you any links. What I will do at the end of the video, in the description, I'll give you the names of the companies and the products so that you could do your own research. You can buy it on Amazon. A lot of these companies you can call and talk to them as well. But I'm just here as a dog mom. I had one Bichon that at 16 years old, we had to help him to the Rainbow Bridge because he got really bad dementia, and I lived with it for 2 years, and it got really bad. And now we have Miss Bella, and she's going to be 12 in 2 weeks, and she's just doing fantastic, and I want to share with you my secrets. So let's get going. So if you follow my videos, and you can see all my recipes, I have them all in the playlist. It's sorted by the protein and whatnot. The most important thing that you have to do if you're going to do a home-cooked diet is to add a calcium supplement. And I don't do the bone meal. I get a fantastic supplement from Animal Essentials. What I wanted to say about all these supplements, you need to know where they're sourced, okay? That's so important. And you need to read not only the active ingredients, but the inactive ingredients. And sometimes the inactive ingredients are more important because they just are filled with junk like guar gum and just a bunch of junk. So it's so important. So I really like this company. It's Animal Essentials. And this is their Seaweed calcium that comes from Iceland. Now this is old packaging. Their new packaging, they're using a rice flour bag. And I don't like it because it could fall on the counter. So I put it in their old containers. I've been using this product for Bella since I started cooking with her, which was, she was like 4 or 5 months old. I don't remember now. So the calcium, you add this into your recipe. Everything else that I'm going to talk to you have to add at feeding. And there's directions on here. It's like 1 teaspoon per pound of your protein that you choose. And if you know, I vary my protein. I have quite a few proteins. She gets eggs, pork, London broil, ground beef, salmon, cod. I think there's one more. I just don't remember. Oh, turkey. No chicken. She's allergic to chicken. So anyway, if you're new, you gotta use the calcium, okay? Don't be feared by, oh my God, there's so much fear out there. Don't home cook, you're gonna kill your dog. You don't know what you're doing. I'm going to try to help you so you do know what you're doing. You got to get a seaweed calcium, okay? Or a calcium supplement. Okay, so everything else you're going to be doing now after, right? You put the food in the bowl and you heat it up, and now you're going to be dumping some stuff in. The next thing, it's very important, is to get a probiotic. A lot of research the past few years coming out that 80% of your immune system is from your gut, for humans and for canines. So you need to help the gut. You know, I don't give her flea and tick. She doesn't get heartworm medicine because I'm giving her a healthy diet, which is helping her immune system fight off diseases. So you also need to add the probiotic. Now this one is also from Animal Essentials, and it has an enzyme in it, which is very good if you, especially if you have a senior dog, because when they get older, they lose the ability to break down the foods. Now, I've used this product for quite a few years, and you know, you need to rotate things. Just like you need to rotate your proteins, you should rotate your probiotics, because each company is going to add different amounts of, you know, whatever, probiotics. So what I'm using right now is from Adorn Beast, and it's called Healthy Gut. And everybody raves by this, so I've been using it for now maybe 2 months. What I don't like about it, it's really expensive. All of her products are really expensive. And if you buy directly from Adorn Beast, you got to pay shipping unless you spend like $99, and she does not sell on Amazon. Whereas Animal Essentials, you can buy these two products I just talked about on Amazon. Not all of Animal Essentials products are sold on Amazon. Okay, so what's the next thing I wanted to talk about? I have so many things here. Let's talk about the kelp. Again, this is also an Animal Essentials, and actually I put this in a different container because, again, I don't like those paper bags. This, again, sourcing is very important. It comes from Iceland. It has minerals, it has iodine, it has 17 amino acids, B12, and vitamin C. And it looks like, you know, oregano, and you just sprinkle it on the food. I give her this maybe 3 or 4 times a week. She gets fed twice a week. I want to make sure that I'm saying everything here. We've talked about that. Another important thing, animals need oil. Okay, it should not be canola oil or sunflower oil. There's been studies out recently that humans and canine that were giving like canola oil and vegetable oils, they are getting cancer at a really high rate. The good oils you need to give to your dog is olive oil, coconut oil, and fish oil. And it's very important for their brain health, for their heart, and for their skin and for their coat. Now, the thing about this, again, you have to do this after. You don't put this into your food and then heat it up or cook with it. That's not good, okay? You got to put it in right before serving. So again, I rotate my oils. I'll use extra virgin coconut oil. I'll use it for myself. That's why I have a big one. And I just give her a little bit. You know me, I don't measure that much. She make it maybe like a half a teaspoon with the half a cup of food. So I'll rotate between the, what did I just say? Olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, or, oh, this is a big one, or coconut oil. This is also very good. And I'll melt it and then I'll put it on her food, or fish oil. Now, fish oil, it's important that you don't get pet grade fish oil. If you go to a pet store and it's sold in a plastic bottle and it smells of fish, stinks, that's pet grade, that is not good. It has not been filtered to get all the impurities out. You want to get at least human grade or pharmaceutical grade fish oil. For pharmaceutical grade fish oil is a great company called Iceland Pure. And I would go on Chewy and buy it there. And I say that because they have the different sizes. If you have a small dog, you would get the 8-ounce because the oil, even though you put it in the refrigerator, it could only last 90 days. That's why I don't use it, even though it's a great product, because I'm not getting my money's worth. So what I've started to use is the fish oil that I use for myself. Again, you have to do your research on the source. This is from Alaska, and there's really no fillers in here. I'm trying to find the ingredients. Alaskan salmon, and yeah, that's all it really is. And what I do is I just, pinch the capsule and I'll squirt it in her dish. And so I talked to you about the 3 oils, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's very important to have oils in their diet. Okay, if there's only 3 things that are important, it's the calcium, a probiotic, and oils. And everything else you use, if you need to use. Okay, so what else did I want to talk to you about? So this is if you have a senior dog, and this is very dear to my heart because my first Bichon, I started home cooking for him when we got him when he was 3. He was being fed Benefil, and I started cooking for him after I got Bella because we found out that she just was not doing well on kibble. So probably, I don't know, at 5 years old, I started cooking for him. And when he was 14, he started to get dementia. And I'm a stay-at-home doggy mom, so it was okay. I was always there with him. He was getting stuck in corners. He was pooping all over the house, even though I would take him on these wonderful walks. He would come home and poop. He would go out the door, but he would go to where the hinges were. It was just a really sad existence, and it got to a point where there was no quality of life. So I don't want that to happen to Miss Bella. So I've been using Animal Essentials Senior Support, and you're supposed to drop this into their mouth. If I did that, she would bite me. So I added everything else I mix into the food, but this I add right at the end on top of the food in the middle, and she goes for that first. So, try to look for a product for a senior dog to help with their brain function. Something that has been miraculous for Bella. If your dog suffers from irritable bowel syndrome, if your dog gets mucus in their poops, she's been dealing with that all her life. She's a very anxious dog, and she gets stress-induced IBD. And, nothing was really helping. I tried to use slippery elm, and it really wasn't doing much. And then it got to a point a few months ago where every night she would get out of bed and she would poop on the floor. This went on for 2-3 weeks. And I didn't know what was going on. So I found out about this company. It's called Gastro Elm. And I found out about it on a Facebook page, not from somebody who's selling their products online. They don't seem to be doing a lot of advertising. That's why I always think people that have a good product don't have to advertise, okay? Because advertising costs money, and they're going to pass that on to you. Anyway, I started using this product. It has slippery elm in it, but it also has dandelion root, marshmallow root, and milk thistle. And it says that it helps for ulcers, IBS, leaky gut, pancreatitis, elevated liver enzymes, and other GI issues. Okay, she's been on this now, I think at least 2.5 months. And the things that cause her stress, which are when her DAD, my husband comes and visits for a few days because you know that I'm not living at home because of COVID. I don't think I'm going to go home. I really like it here. Anyway, he's been here now at least 7 times in the past few months. And she's not having her problems. She would always get sick after he would leave because she'd be so upset. So this is a miracle. This is a miracle. And it's only $29. It's going to last me the whole year, and there's no shipping. I hate shipping. So all you need to do is you mix this with a 1/4 cup of water to 3 tablespoons or teaspoons, whatever it is, of the product, and it lasts. I put it in a jar, and it lasts for a week, and then I measure out in a syringe how much she needs, and I don't put it in her mouth because she's going to bite me. I add it right to the food right before serving and mix it up. Now, they're also having a new product that just came out, and I just bought it. It's called, I wrote it here, Colla 3. And it helps for joints, joints and mobility and ligaments. And last year, she did have a torn ACL, and I had to get cold laser therapy for like 7 weeks. And I want to make sure, especially she's an older dog now, that she doesn't have that problem. So I'm very excited about that product. It does not have MSN in it. This has chondroitin and hyaluronic acid, which is naturally occurring in this product. It's from Germany. The other products you get, it's my tummy, I'm hungry. It's not easily digestible. So once I get the product, I'm going to use it for, a while, and I'll let you know what I think of it. And I wanted to let you know this is a great product. Again, I will put the names of all these products in the description. I'm not going to give you a link because I don't get money from any of these people. And have I talked about everything? I just want, one more thing. So it's not a supplement, it's a food, but I want to make sure that you add pumpkin to all your meals. And what I've been doing in the past for a high starchy veggie, I would add it to the recipe, either butternut squash, sweet potato, or pumpkin. But I'm also making sure that now when I give her food, I'll put like a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons of this in her actual food before I serve it. Pumpkin is great for fiber. Okay, so if your dog has poops that are a little hard, it's also great if they have diarrhea. But the thing about the pumpkin I wanted to share with you, that once you open the can, you really shouldn't keep this in the refrigerator more than 5 days. So what I do is I get the pumpkin. I love these ice cube trays. They have they're silicone, so they're squishy. So I'll put the pumpkin in here, and I'll cover it, and then I'll freeze it, and then I could pop it out, put it in a freezer bag, and then, the night before when I get her food out for the next day, I'll have a serving of pumpkin. This way, you're not wasting food. And buy your pumpkin now because it's on sale. Get the generic brand. It's $1. You don't need to buy Libby's that's, whatever, $2.69 or something. But stock up now because, come May, it's hard to get pumpkin. Pumpkin is just fantastic to add to their diet. So I hope I did not overwhelm you. Look, I didn't start all these supplements when I first started. I surely started the calcium. That was the first thing I started. But I just wanted to share with you what I have learned over the years and what has helped Bella. And if I add new supplements, I will share those with you too. So I hope you like and subscribe and share my videos with others, and let me know if you have any questions. Okay, what do you want to say, Bella? You say bye? Say bye-bye. All right, talk to you later. I'm going to be getting a salmon recipe out, I promise. I knew I would forget something, and I had it here, but I have so many things on my table. This product, D-Mannose, I use it for preventative, so she will not get UTIs. I've been doing this all of her life. It's, again, remember, it's important to know the source, and this is non-GMO. This is the Now products, they're good products. So what this D-Mannose does, it cleanses the urinary tract so she doesn't get any UTIs. If she were to get a UTI, I would up the dose of this. You can Google online and figure it out. But I give her this once a week. I do it on Fridays. This is how I remember. And she has not had a UTI, so that's great. It's also important to add a lot of liquid. Dogs need liquid to flush out their system, to get the stuff out of the urinary tract, to get the kidneys working. So with her food, when I add all these supplements, I add water. But water is so important. It has to be clean water. I have a reverse osmosis filter that I've talked about in other videos. So water is crucial to a healthy dog's diet. So make sure you add that too. Okay, next time I'll be more organized.